Hello everybody, I'm Olga Campos. I'm here in a studio at Austin Public. We're having these wonderful community conversations with representatives from various nonprofit organizations going into Amplify Austin. So we're going to get started here with Sammy Zamaripa. He is the Vice President of Sled Hockey, and with Grant Blair, 13-year-old, but he's a player, and that we mean that in the good sense. He's a player. They're both with Austin Blades Sled Hockey Group. Thank you both for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
If you would, Sammy, tell us about the organization, kind of how it got rolling.
Well, getting the friends together, trying to learn to get on the ice and play. We had a tough time getting started. Not a lot of players, so we started getting together. Everybody worked at it, got together, getting on the ice and playing for the team and everything. So, yeah.
Well, that is an amazing accomplishment, and it feels like it's just been growing from what the two of y'all have told me. Now, Blair here is going to explain to us, how is sled hockey different from regular hockey?
Basically, all the rules are the same, just sitting down in a sled, and you have 2 sticks instead of 1. Same amount of players on the ice, got a goalie, same size nets, everything. But with sled hockey, you have 2 sticks with picks on the bottom of them, so then you can push yourself,
Yeah.
and then you can use both of them to shoot and pass, and it's a lot like the regular hockey, but
Well,
just sitting down.
I have to salute you because I understand you're the youngest to play on the adult team. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are guys like Sammy and older than you. What's that like?
Well, I mean, I just try to keep up with them, you know. It's harder, obviously, because they're a lot bigger than me, but I manage.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Sammy, tell me a little bit about the league or the lack of one, and kind of where you'd like to see the future of Austin Blades Sled Club going.
Yeah, well, in the Northeast, they have a lot of leagues. Here in Texas, we don't have a league, but we do have teams in Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, and we'd like to get a league started, but it's kind of tough because we are so, Texas is so big and we're so far away from each other, so travel times are a little tough compared to the Northeast. So, yeah, definitely, that's where we'd like to get, is to have a league and be able to play, let's say like every 3 months, go to a different city and play.
That'd be cool.
And have fun.
So we talked about where you practice and where you play.
We practice at the Pond Hockey Club. It's on United Drive in North Austin, so that's where we get.
And it's got ice on it, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's there's 2 sheets of ice there. One's a full sheet of ice. It's called the barn, and then there's a 3/4 sheet of ice, and that's the pond, and that's where we practice.
How did you get involved?
Actually, trying to get my daughter, who's also in a wheelchair, into physical fitness and everything, and she didn't want to get on the ice until I did, so I did, and I fell in love with it more than she did. So I've been doing it ever since.
Oh, and that's something else, Blair. Girls are welcome into the league? Right?
Yes, any gender, doesn't really matter. So I've played with many girls that are really good and really fast.
Well, what do you think people don't understand about this game, Blair?
I mean, anyone can really do it, just got to get out there and try it. Once you get out there and once you get started, you should be good.
Okay, well, we are here because of your organization's involvement in Amplify Austin. What's your goal? Why are donations important for the sake of your league, Sammy?
Well, ice time, of course, is the very first thing that we're looking for, so it's a bit expensive. Also, the equipment, sleds are pretty expensive, and we use protective gear like everybody else, the helmet and chest protector, everything. And then also for us, trying to travel and get this league going, traveling, and there's also travel to go to training around the country, so we'd like to do that so we can kind of step up our game as well.
Step up the game is a good way to phrase it. We were talking a little while ago that there is another activity that a lot of disabled men, and I guess women too, get involved in, and that's basketball. But what's been going on behind the scenes so that both, if you wanted to do both sports, you can?
Yeah, they used to have, or one year they had the basketball nationals and the sled hockey nationals on the same weekend, and so the players had to pick which one they would rather go to. And so now they talk to each other and they set their schedules separately so that they can go actually play at both nationals if they wanted to. So.
So if anybody's interested or they know somebody who they think would be a
Yes.
good player, they need to contact your group.
Yes, ma'am.
Any advice you got for somebody who might want to play?
Just once you get out there and try it, just keep with it, and hopefully you can have fun with it and be able to stay active.
You haven't lost any teeth from playing this kind of hockey, have you? Okay, good. I could tell from your smiles you haven't. And thank you both for being here, and
Thank you for
best of
having us.
luck
Thank you.
during Amplify Austin.
Thank you.
And thanks everybody for watching.